Hi, I'm Vicki Chelf, and I'm the author of Vicki's Vegan Kitchen. And I want to show you how to make this fabulous soup out of wild mushrooms and truffle oil and other good things. And here are the ingredients. And the first thing we do is soak the mushrooms. So 4 ounces of dried mushrooms, and I think about 6 cups of water to start the process. We just let it soak like this for about 30 minutes or until we're done prepping everything and the mushrooms are hydrated. While the mushrooms are soaking, we will start to saute the onions and garlic. And we're using a lot of garlic, so the trick is to saute it very slowly, and we can have a lot of garlic in our meal and it will be nice and mild. So we've got the onions on first. Chop the garlic, throw it into the pan with the onions, just put it on top. Add the celery. Give it a stir. Now it's turned down really low, so we can stir it every once in a while and let it go for about 20-30 minutes. Well, these mushrooms look like they've been reconstituted nicely, so I am going to drain them through a wire strainer or a colander, doesn't matter, into a bowl. And then I'm going to put them back into the bowl they came from, and we will rinse them again, but first I want to filter the soaking water. So I use a coffee filter for this. Wild mushrooms are quite gritty, so a coffee strainer or several layers of cheesecloth. Look at the bottom of the bowl, all the grit and dirt that stays there. Now we're going to take these reconstituted mushrooms that we've drained off the soaking water. Do not throw away that soaking water. It is precious. And give them a quick rinse again. So we just rinsed the mushrooms, and now we're going to check the onions, and they are just about beautiful. Starting to get a little golden brown, the onions and garlic from earlier, so we will add the porcini and trumpet mushrooms that we rinsed, along with the button mushrooms. This will cook way down too. The rosemary, our nice fresh rosemary. About a teaspoon of sea salt. Here's the soaking water. And this is where all that wonderful flavor is going to come from. And that was 4 cups. Let's add just 1 more cup. This is a 2-cup cup, but we're just adding 1 cup. And we'll bring it to a boil. As soon as it boils, we'll turn it down to a simmer. And we'll simmer it for about, maybe 15 or 20 minutes. And then we can add the white pepper. We can taste it for the seasoning. Add the white pepper and a little truffle balsamic. Now we're going to make a roux for the soup. Remember I told you to divide the oil, so we're going to use the other tablespoon of oil that we haven't used to make a roux. So once the oil gets hot, we're going to add 1/4 cup whole wheat pastry flour. And then we'll just stir it. After a while, we'll start to smell the flour. It's going to have a nice nutty smell, and it's going to turn darker. And so that's when we will know it's done. Now the roux is starting to get sort of nutty and darker brown. The soup is simmering. Get the last of this out of the spoon here. And I'm going to put the roux into the soup. Turn off this burner. And we want the soup to be simmering, just nice simmer. and stir this in. And now we will turn the soup down sort of low simmer. All right, the soup has been simmering. I'm going to add, I like a little bit of a peppery taste, so I'm adding a half teaspoon of white pepper, but if you don't like get hot, add a little bit less or none at all. And now the last touch will be, and we're lucky to have this, some truffle balsamic, just a delicious truffle balsamic. Tablespoon, slightly more, doesn't matter. So we've garnished it with a little bit of minced fresh parsley and a sprig of rosemary. Voila, bon appetit.